Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jeremy, founder of QuickMail.io.
And this is Jack, Chief Lead Generation Officer at salesbread.com. Today we got a
Tear down.
teardown.
Man,
Once
it's
again,
terrible.
perfectly synchronized. That's right. Before our ventures into cold email, Jeremy and I were both synchronized swimmers. Little fun fact. Uh, okay, yeah. No, we got two teardowns. You were saying it was a battle
Spreading
teardown,
lies.
Jeremy?
Yeah, it's a battle teardown. I basically received pretty much the same day, like two acquisition emails, like, VC trying to say like, hey, are you selling your business? Like I keep getting. But this time I think why not do a battle? Like, let's see, which one is the best? Which one should
One's
I
better.
reply to? Even though I don't intend to reply to any, but it's still which one would I?
I, I like that. And just before we do some screen sharing and you put 10 minutes on the clock where we do a line by line teardown, we got to hit her from our sponsors because today
Yeah.
most B2B companies lack the time or expertise to turn those cold prospects into warm sales qualified leads. They're ignoring you. That's why at salesbread.com, we'll bring you one lead every day, Monday through Friday, by sending ultra personalized cold emails and LinkedIn messages on your behalf. So you don't have to worry about prospecting or copywriting or in-depth personalization, reply handling, follow-ups, and everything in between. So if that sounds nice, you want some more great SQLs in your pipeline, head over to salesbread.com and get in touch.
Yeah, do it. Do it. You won't regret it. Plus, you'll get to speak to Jack, hopefully.
Yeah.
So everything's good.
You
Right.
will.
We also know that, Jack, we know that it's hard to scale an agency that manages cold outreach. And once you pass the 10 client mark, you know that. So keeping track of all the inboxes and their sending reputation becomes an absolute nightmare. Meanwhile, you're worried how to keep your getting results for your clients. Actually, I talked to a few clients and they told me that what keeps them up at night is getting consistent results for their clients. So the problem is you don't have visibility on which client needs the most attention. Not to mention having to deal with unhelpful support every day, asking why some part of the tool is not working again. So that's why some of the biggest cold email agencies in the world choose QuickMail. It's absolutely no drama. It just works, and you can scale your business without worrying that things will break while you're away. Plus, you have an awesome visibility on all your campaigns across all your clients, all in one screen. Anyway, that's just awesome. So if your operation is looking for the most robust, flexible cold email tool to scale your business, head over to quickmail.io, start a trial, or better yet, ask for a demo. Not to mention that we also have a free plan. I think we're the only one in the industry to have a true free plan, which you could use to get going and then test it for yourself and see if you like it. That's it.
Great plan, people. You got to get on it. See
Long
for
one.
yourself. Okay, no, nicely said. All right, Jeremy, you got 10-minute timer on your screen, and I got a screen
Boom.
share on mine. Let's dive straight into an M&A campaign. Let's see how to acquire quick mail. All right.
On my
Subject.
right, we have
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sure. We've got Brian on our right. Let's see.
Go,
Let's see
Brian,
your
go.
skills, Brian.
Yeah.
Subject reads, Jeremy, can I make this email introduction? Question mark.
Weird.
Here we go. Yeah, we haven't seen that one yet. Jeremy, the business model you built around quick mail is impressive. As a venture scout, the potential metrics behind the model made me reach out. Have you considered an acquisition partnership to accelerate your next stage of growth or to take some chips off the table? I scout for, I changed the name, Some Capital, partnering with founders to give them quick, straightforward exits that protect their team and culture and keep their business operating for the long term. Examples of portfolio companies, and then they've listed three.
Good ones, for.
Yeah, we've seen those. Can I make an introduction to my partner? Change name. For a quick exploratory conversation to gauge if there's a fit. Ryan, founder and chief scout.
I
Something.
think we
Okay.
should still say the three portfolio companies, like We Work Remotely, Dribble, which is pretty huge, and
Yeah.
Mailman HQ, which I never heard, but anyway.
I don't know that one either. But yeah, so
They
there's
had to throw three.
yeah, good point. It would have been
The rule of
stronger if
three.
it just
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
So
kind of go line by line, starting with the subject line. You opened it knowing it was cold email, or you
Jack,
opened it like,
can I stop you a second? How would you feel about like we read whoever is on the left, and then after that we sort of like, battle between the two? I don't know.
okay,
What do you think?
you want to see the next one.
Yeah.
Jump right
Do
to
you
it.
think
I
that
wanted
works?
let's rock and roll with it.
Let's try it. Yeah.
Let's try it. Okay.
So on my
So
left.
there you go. So you just heard your competitor on the right. This is Brian. Okay,
All right,
now
Brian.
hold that thought. Let's go and see the competitor here, Dirk. All right. Subject: acquisition of QuickMail. It reads, "Hey Jeremy, greetings to Zurich! Exclamation point, smiley face, not emoji, just colon dash parenthesis. We are currently looking for a SaaS companies to acquire in the email automation space. Since you've been running the business for almost a decade, I'd be curious if you are open to an exit. With SaaS Group, we acquire SaaS companies greater than 1 million ARR in a founder-friendly process with flexible deal structures that fit your preferences. We provide a good new long-term home for your business and help both your product and your team get to the next level. Are you seeking an exit, or might this be of interest in the future? Question mark, Dirk. All right.
All right.
Our opponents are here.
What subject line? Who's winning? You think acquisition of
Okay.
QuickMail or Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Can I make an email intro?
Oh, wow. Here's the thing, Jeremy. I would frankly open both of them. I would open both of them. I don't love acquisition of QuickMail because like it kind of, there's so much competition in the M&A space right now. And I used to
True.
never say that. I never said that. I was like, you're telling someone you're going to pay millions of dollars, you can't go wrong. But there really is a lot of competition here. And I'm hearing from those in the space that they need to stand out. And so I'm going with Brian here. Subject: Jeremy, can I make this email introduction? Hit me, Jeremy. Disagree.
Yeah. I may actually give the point to Dirk, because at least I know what it's about. Like this one, I think it's sneaky, and I don't like sneaky. Like, why would you ask someone if I can make an email introduction? It means like, what's behind? Like, what's your catch here? Right? What are you playing string? Are you playing mine in the middle? Like, am I going to give you fat fee for just an introduction? Fuck no.
Okay, but fine,
So
fine. Then let me hold you to this. That being said, you would still open this email, no? And that being said, if both
potentially you're
messages were the
right.
same,
I may
you would
actually
still read it.
I
You'd
may
still
actually
read it.
open Brian and ditch Dirk, because I know what it's about for Dirk. With Brian, I'm not sure what it's about. So,
Okay.
all right,
Okay.
maybe it's a
Interesting.
sneaky punch from Brian on this one.
Round one, maybe we'll say tie. Round one tie. You know,
All
they
right,
both
okay.
have their okay.
You're
So
a good sport.
how about for intro? I've got a clear winner here. Let's recap. Brian says the business model he built around QuickMail is impressive. And then he says as a venture scout, blah, blah, blah. Dirk, greetings to Zurich, smiley face. We are currently looking for SaaS companies to acquire in the email automation space since you've been running the business for almost a decade. Dirk's got me for intro all day long.
Yeah, I love. All right, okay, so yeah, I mean, he's done his research, right? Like almost a decade is awesome because it's actually 9 years. And so they turn in 9 years into almost a decade. It's
Human thing, right?
pretty dope. Yeah. I
But
must say,
here's
actually.
what's really fun. Here's what's really fun. We're saying Dirk, like, heck of a personalization job. And truly, yeah, that stands out. And he gets this round. But to do this, you're going to Crunchbase. You select industry equals email automation. And then you say, like, founded date is ready between 5 and 10 years, 7 and 10 years. And that may spit out 300 companies that are, I don't know, that you could apply this to. I'm for it. And they use like, it's not what I'm saying, Jeremy, is
Or you
like,
get an
we
intern,
both,
like either way. It's not
sure,
that
but
hard.
we both appreciate it, and it's so doable. Let's all
That's
do more of
true.
this, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I
So
agree.
now we give Dirk a point.
Yeah, Dirk
Let's
makes
go to
it
the meat.
personal.
So Jeremy, we have 3 minutes and 20. Let's do
Nice.
like the meat here. And then we'll do a last round with CTA.
All
Should
right.
we do
So
that?
offer. Okay. So let's go for the offer. Have
Okay.
you
As
considered?
of Have you considered an acquisition partnership to accelerate your next stage of growth or take some chips off the table? Partnering with founders to give them quick, straightforward exits that protect their team and culture, keep operating, and here's portfolio companies. All right. Now, Dirk, with SaaS Group, we acquire companies with, over $1 million ARR, founder friendly, flexible deal structures, provide a good new long-term home for your business, and help both your product. Now, Dirk did not mention any others that they worked with.
Yeah, I gave a point to whatever is his name again, the first one.
Brian.
Yeah, I gave a point for Brian for a definite point for Brian for authority. Like I know he's serious. Like he's got like big company in his portfolio, so he's not jerking around. Yeah.
I think
What about you?
would you agree with me? Let's say Dirk did throw in even just one well-known SaaS company. Would you
Yeah,
sit there and say
that would have made the difference, 100%. However, I must say that Dirk got his number completely screwed up. Like he say, we acquire a SaaS company over 1 million ARR. It's so broad. You can probably do that for anyone. And here, he missed his research. Clearly not in the range.
To be fair, nobody knows
Of
ARR
course.
for SaaS.
Of
That's
course,
like
but
such a guess. Yeah.
Would you actually, question for you, Jack, would you actually, if you were in his shoes, would you actually prefer to do something super vague? Like basically it's just saying like,
I'll tell
hey,
you why.
we acquire a
I'll
SaaS
tell you.
company that does have any IR,
No.
or would you actually go for a qualifying email saying
No, I'm going to go with this one. I'll tell you why. Because whenever somebody replies back, hey man, or whatever, someone might say, we're way past this or we're way under this. That's taken half of the work off me. So I kind of lately have been thinking I'm only writing for my buyer. And if it falls flat for everyone else, I don't care, because I want my buyer to read it and say, ooh, that's scary. They know me well. They know me real well. Right?
I like.
So,
okay.
So who do I give that to? Brian still wins because I'm thinking Dirk, like, help me out. Like, why do you warrant my time on this? Like, who are you? Like, show me you're serious, I guess.
Plus, that, and I think also Dirk is a little bit like fluffy. Like we do everything. It's like we provide good long-term home and to help you, and then we got flexible stuff. It's like, yeah, well, you basically just want to buy the business under any condition, or like it's going to be like very fluffy. Where with Brian, I kind of know like, they want to do this. Oh, it seems like the guy know more what he wants.
10 seconds.
All right. So
okay, call to action. Can I make an intro to my partner, or are you seeking an exit, or might this be of interest in the future? I got my answer.
Ooh. That's annoying. I think I'll give it a tie because I don't like neither of them. What about you?
So,
would you give points to?
This is not going to be that fair because I'm judging the CTA in context of the actual email. No, in context of the email.
Oh, I see.
Based on what I read, I read the intro like, finally, this is for me. But then it became a phishing email when it lacked concrete, like, are you seriously buying, or are you just setting up deals for someone else? And I think introing to a partner at a firm at least tells me that this firm is serious about acquiring, even if they didn't do a great job of personalization. So I'm surprised to say this. I'm surprised to say this, but Brian wins my bout.
Okay. Yeah. I think it makes sense. Yeah, I say it's kind of interesting. What do you say, like, in the context of this, like you say, can I make an email introduction? So I guess he's talking about introduction to another partner at his firm. And I think that's where, you have to understand how VC works in order to actually make sense of this, I would say. Actually, to me, I had no idea of how it's working. So,
it just seems like a little bit more believable, Jeremy. Like so here's the thing, Jeremy. To write this email, I'm talking about Dirk's. In theory, you could have opened up a basement business and called yourself an acquirer and literally gotten away with everything
That's
said
right.
here.
That's
There's
right.
no distinction.
Yeah.
And so I'm sorry, Dirk, but it feels like I'm about to waste my time going down that road where this one, they got companies and like they have partners and like, okay, there's a few basics, but they're there and I see them. So
I agree. I
yeah,
also give point to Brian. So Brian wins. Ching, ching,
Brian,
ching, ching, ching.
congratulations. Well done, sir. Yeah. And if you're doing any M&A cold email, I, on consoles before, I've kind of identified like, okay, you're going to have to prove to people that you're serious, not just about acquiring, but acquiring their company. Otherwise, you're not going to stand out in 10 other messages that are trying to buy their company. So the more like concrete, I'm talking like we're trying like that's where Dirk did great. We're trying to buy a SaaS company over this in this space, but take it one step further. Show me who you've acquired in this space to really bring it home. That's it.
Love it.
Okay. And if you're listening and you love it, obviously you're going to want to check out course.quickmount.io. The podcast is fun, but the course is where we spill everything and try in 8 weeks to take you or your employee from you kind of appreciate cold email to now you can do it like the best of us. And it's organized so that you can take modules, try it out for a month. And if it doesn't completely blow you away, hit that button. You don't even have to ask us in support. You just touch a button, I think, right? And you get a refund or something. I don't know.
I never did a refund on our
super
course.
easy. I wish more people took us up on like that test. You know, a lot of people say, oh, I love podcasts. I'm definitely going to do it. If you're skeptical, do it anyways. See if it really is worth the hype. And that's it. Jeremy, thank you so much. Yeah, great cast today.
Thanks, Jack. Yeah, we should do more battle like that. I like it.
I did. And you know what? It worked to read the first and then the second together. So good idea.
All right. See you next time.
You're continuing to innovate, even the podcast. Nicely job, the innovator. All right. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.